Hey guys, welcome back again. And in this tutorial, we are gonna talk about the text, how we can style our text in the websites. So first of all, I would like to create some division tags here, and for that, I will take div and I will actually name it a class, uh, class name content, or just text one. Will copy it 2 3 more times because I want to keep it separate for different things for different purposes. And for that, I like to rename it with something else. Here, I want to give it some other names. Text one, two, three, four, maybe 2 3 more divisions I want to keep. Here I can make it text 5 6 7. It's just why I just did this all to show you different styles. You can also actually keep all these in one divisions, but right now I'm just want to show you something like for different textiles in different divisions. That's why I'm just gonna do. So if you are having image plugin, or if you are using VS Code, the image plugin is already installed in it. That is inbuilt. So what you can do is type lorem and 10, press tab button. Then what you will see is that it will create your 10 words for the actually 10 dummy words. I would like to copy this for all these places. Now you can see we have all these lines here, and but it doesn't look good. I cannot able to see this. For that, we can do one more thing. We can remove this image right now. It doesn't look good. Hmm. Just remove it and provide a color like CCC. It's fine now. So in order to style your text, I want to pick this class first, text one. So I've already told you if you start a class, if you start styling a class, you have to first type dot and text one class name, and inside the class, what you can do, you can change the color name. Actually, color code for the color code, you can keep it red or green. Let's create a red. So for the red, you have to actually increase the value of first two codes. So I am going close to A or CC, and I will decrease all other codes close to 0. That means that is 1122. It is going to be red. Also, if you want to align this, if you want to align it to the right side or left side, just do it. You can see this is on the left side, but it is actually default. But what if you align it to the right? It goes to the right. You can say it. So for the default, it is actually to the left side. So I just want to remove this and let it be to the left side. And the second class, which is just below that line, and dot text to, what I want to do here is I want to actually push this line to the right side. So I will align this to the right side, and it should be right. For the third text 3, what I want to do is I want to actually keep this line in the center. For that, I will write center. Okay. For the fourth, we can also do justify. So I will talk about justify, how you can actually do the justify. For that, what you need to do is I will do one thing is I will remove this text. These texts are getting selected. Okay, then type lorem and star. I want to keep 4 5 lines, like 5 lines. Paste tabs. Now you can see we have one chef line here, and you can see here these are not actually ending at the same place. Means this first line is something ending at left, and these are not aligned to the same line. Means these are not ending at the same position. Okay, in order to make it like a newspaper or magazine which ends somewhere, actually both start at same place and end at same place. For that, what you need to do here is you need to actually make it text line justify. Now you can see these are stretched to the same line height. Actually these are straight to the same width, and these are aligned at equal distance. Okay, at the same position. So for that, what we can do next is I want to just give a width to it. You can simply type width like 200 pixel. Now you can see it is similar to the magazine or any newspaper. This looks pretty good. So if you want to actually create a website for the news or something like that or magazine, you have to use justify. Okay, you cannot just use like this. Use right, left. It's looking pretty good. So this text are too much, so I would like to decrease a bit. I want to remove few lines. This much is enough. Now what I want to do here is we can uh, style our text. For that, go in this line, and in the text to class, what I will do is I will write text decoration. If you're using VS Code, you will have suggestion here also. It means if you forget uh, some actually commands or the syntax, you can see here and just click on it. So text decoration should be none. If you want to make it none, then all the text decoration will gone. Now if you want to provide some text decoration, means sometimes if you use link and you want to remove those blue lines, actually the line underline, and in that case we can use text decoration, and I will just show you in a bit. So if you actually remove this text decoration none, and you write it over line, let's see what happens. Now you can see a line over it is drawn. In the text tree, if we want to type something, text decoration line through, you can see what happens. It actually cuts the line from in the middle. Next, what I can do here is I can style text for, means this line, and it should be, I just wanna make it a little bigger. I will close this. Okay, so one more thing we can do here is we can underline our text. For the text decoration, we can underline. One more thing I want to show you is that if you use something like this is, if you use a link, if you want to add this text inside link, like something, if you use link, you have to do this. And this is my link. I can see it has got its own style. This is in blue color and underline here. So if you want to remove this underline, what you can do here is you have to actually, first you will think that I will just go in the text one, and you will think that if I do text decoration none, it will remove this line, but it doesn't happen. Reason behind this style is actually, this is the style of a attribute, and we have to actually remove the text decoration from the a attribute. For that, what you can do here is, first you write the class name of text1, and inside that text1 class we have this attribute a. Means just press space and type a attribute a, and write the text decoration none. Means if you want to access some element inside another element, you just need to press space and write the other element name. If it is named with some other class, like if I have provided some class to it, like some link, just like a link, I've just given named it a link class, then you can also write like this dot link. Because this is class, I will start with the dot. Or you can also like write this a dot link. Means it is now telling this class to style sheet. Actually, it is now telling the style sheet to select this link class. And what is the difference between dot link and a dot link? I'm just gonna show you. Let's I want to create one more uh, link here, and let's type, I want to give it some other or just let it be like this. Don't provide any class to it. So what it can, what it would be, I want to type something like, this is my second link. Now if you are doing this text decoration none, then what you will see is it is just applying to the first link. And why? Because we are just specifying that we want to access the link class of a attribute. If we remove this link, then it will be applied to all the a attributes inside text1. Now you can see uh, all at a attributes styles text decoration actually has been removed. Okay, so next what we can do here is we want to see how we can transform our text to lowercase uppercase. For that, what you need to type is, you need to type text transform, and you can type uppercase. Now all the text will be converted to the uppercase. Here you see, I want to type in some other class that is below that text for class, and here what I will do is text transform. I want to type it to the lowercase. Means every letter of this line will be in lowercase. Like you can see here, this M is capital, this L is capital. Now after applying lowercase, it will all be in lowercase. I'm working. Wait a minute. Text 5. Transform. Okay, sorry. So it's not all in the lowercase. What you can do, you can also do one more thing is if you want to capitalize this lowercase means for that what I have to do here is I have to start it with the this is my text 6. Now you can see I've started this sentence with a small letter. For that, if I can also do one more thing is I can capitalize the sentence means every line. If I apply this capitalize, then the line will start with a capital letter. I'm just gonna show you how it works. Capitalize text 6. Wait, let me save this. So I need to apply style to text 6. Capital cap oh sorry, capitalize. Okay, now you can see my text is actually capitalized. All the starting letter of the text is capitalized. So it's good for something like if you are making a header or something, like if you are making a brand name like this, you can capitalize it. Just I'm gonna show you here in the welcome header class. Come to the header class and type text capital sorry text transform capitalize. I will see all the starting letter of the text will be capitalized. Next, what we can do is we can indent this line. So if you want to start it with somewhere here, okay, the first line we want to start somewhere. So this is actually the text one class. So in this, I want to indent text indent. I want to actually indent with the 50 pixel. So it is now applied to it. Next, if you want to indent with a negative, I don't know if it works. Let's see. It will. I think it will work. Yeah, it went to this side. Let it be 50 pixel. Next, what we want to do here is we want to see how letter spacing works. If you see this what is written here is very close to each other, and you want to give some spaces between the letters. For that, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna actually type letter spacing to let's let it be 3 pixel. Now you can see it looks something weird, but we have applied some letter spacing. Okay, it is not looking good here. You can also provide 3 pixel. Now it will be actually considered over it. This doesn't look good. Or 1 pixel, it's look good. You can apply this thing in your brand name, means your company title or something like that. Here, if we apply some text, text, what was that? Text spacing. Okay, text spacing, and it should be 3 pixel. Oh, sorry, letter spacing. Letter spacing. It looks good. Next thing, what we want to do is line height. If you want to actually make this line bigger, Means when you were a child you would have given a copy and you used to write on a copy, and you would have lots of lines in your copy. It is works something like that. You want to make this line bigger, then the spaces between these two lines will increase, and I'm just going to show you how it works. Here what I will do is I will write line spacing, line height. Before I go to the line height, I want to show you the how we can apply space in our words. Word spacing, and we can do this. We can do like this. For the word spacing, let it be 5 pixel. Now every word is spaced equally with the 5 pixels. You can also increase it to the 15 pixels. Looks weird. 2 pixels is good. Now what we were discussing was line height. So if you want to increase the line height, just give it a line height. Do it to, you can see the line is, this line is actually become bigger. Consider it as you write something in a copy which has many lines. This is same thing. Next, what you can do here is we can apply text shadow. So for that, we are just having problem in what looking at the below line. So what I will do here is I will give some margin to the in the body, or yeah, margin. It could be like 200 or 300 pixels so that I can see it. Sorry, margin bottom. Now we can see it properly. So here I want to apply text shadow. Let's apply text shadow to this text in the header. So for that, what we will do is we will type text shadow, and first parameter is for x. Means if you want to push your text shadow to the right side, we will type 2 pixel, and if you want to push your shadow to the down, means to the downside, this parameter is for that, and the last one is for the color. So you can use color like this, or you can just type red, green, or you can also use RGB and provide 0 to 225 value between that, like 200, 100, 200, like this. Or you can also use RGBA, where A is the opacity, and you can type something like 7. You can see we have a shadow, slight shadow to it, but doesn't look good. So for that, what I will do is I will type 0. I want to give it something close to black color. That might look good. It doesn't looking good. Let's decrease the X value to 0 pixel or 1 pixel. You can actually play with this to modify how we want to actually make it. Okay, so in the next video we'll talk about another steps about the font, how we can change the font style, and how we can change the font sizes, and many more things. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.